Oh my gosh, folks. We're not done. We got more news to talk about coming out of Dokkan. JP Dokkan, obviously, with the massive W. This is just humongous. The amount of hype that we just got in the span of 1 hour is overwhelming. I literally needed to stop, take a break, because even my computer crashed. I had so many tabs open, my computer crashed. Thankfully, I got the Super Saiyan 4 video out, but I needed to take a little minute to relax and recover, because now we got some other news to talk about. We have a new Dokkan Festival that is coming up for JP. This is going to be the final Dokkan Festival celebration that JP has before the two versions converge once again for another joint celebration that is Saiyan Day. But we got to talk about this and a whole bunch more. So we're going to go from the bottom all the way up. Obviously, we got Ginyu here, so we'll talk about that. But let's start from the bottom. So if you guys don't know, the 7-year anniversary, I originally thought this was going to be the kind of the way that they neatly tied up the 7-year anniversary with a new free-to-play LR EZA. Goku Jr., Vegeta Jr., Super Saiyan. This is an LR Joined Forces unit that will be leading GT Heroes that will be releasing on JP probably within a day or so. Isn't the celebration ending in a couple of days? So they got to wrap this up pretty quickly. So you're going to have this going on. That's what this unit is. Goku Jr., Vegeta Jr., AGL. This guy will eventually lead GT Heroes. And that was originally supposed to be the end. And then we got the Super Saiyan 4s, as you saw on the last video. Go check that out if you guys haven't seen it. Super Saiyan 4 Year 4 LR EZA is getting their awakenings. They're so stupidly good. Go check it out. And then come back here. And then we've got the GINYU Dokkan Festival celebration. So this is going to be the next celebration for JP. And it's going to obviously feature Ginyu as the main headliner unit. So naturally, that means we're going to be getting some Ginyu Force love. Are we not? Are we not? Are we not? Are we not? We're going to jump ahead a little bit. Yes, we are. We are getting the LR Battlefield Ginyu Force EZA. Now, you might notice, why isn't there an LR Ginyu Goku? So we're going to talk about that. But at the very least, we're going to be getting at least one LR Ginyu Force EZA. So let me go back down here as a placeholder. Let's check out the Ginyu Force. As you guys should know from the 350 million download celebration, these 5 free-to-play units have become some of the best free-to-play units in the entire game. And unfortunately, they are led by, quite honestly, the worst. He's a trash unit. 100% lead for Ginyu Force. No defense whatsoever, and complete liability. You would never want to run this unit on the team. You would end up running Planet Namek Saga from the full power Frieza lead instead for that maximum leader skill. Now we're going to be getting, presumably, a summonable version of the Ginyu's leader skill, so it's going to be Ginyu Force, Ki +3, or maybe even Ki +4, 170% stats. I mean, we don't even know exactly what the archetype is going to be yet, because now that they've broken the door open with the 200% meta, and then also the 180% EZAs, we could be seeing possibly a new dawn or a new age in terms of their leader skill. It could be 170/180, could be 150, 170, who knows what it ends up being. Whatever it is, it's obviously going to be the best leader skill that is available for the Ginyu Force. And with these 5 EZAs being as good as they are, it's got to be something good. The question is, what is the unit going to be leading? As far as links and everything, I'm not going to go into too much detail. We'll wait till we actually see the unit so we can talk about that. But as far as leader skill goes, I want to ask you guys in the comments, let me know what you guys think. What could the potential secondary leader skill be? If the first one is going to be Ginyu Force, what would the second one be? You can either think of a pre-existing category or think of a new one. The only real new one that could come to mind would be like Body Swap, right? Because that's naturally like the trademark Ginyu move. But how many body swaps are there? It doesn't really seem like a solid category. But then again, Ginyu isn't really one to lead, I guess, a massive category. It would be kind of funny if they give him one. Like, what if he leads Battle of Wits, Ki +4, 170% or something crazy? That'd be kind of funny. So we'll have to wait and see what Ginyu Force's skill set looks like. But let me know in the comments if you guys have any good predictions for the unit's leader skill and overall build, if there's anything that you want to see. As far as what you could potentially see, we'll have to maybe, I guess, check the EZA Ginyu, and we'll also have to check and see what the LR Ginyu Force looks like. So let's pull these guys up. So this is Ginyu. He is a temporary stacker / permanent stacker. He raises attack permanently, temporarily raises defense. He can seal. He does have damage reduction, a pretty significant level, by the way, against multiple enemies. And then he also disables enemy guard when in the presence of another Ginyu Force unit. So maybe it's, I mean, who knows? What if he leads special pose? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And then for the LR EZA, so this guy, if you guys don't know, it's got cool art, but this unit is very obscure because he was one of the least favorable units to select from in the Battlefield shop. This is the SSR Ginyu. Looks quite terrible on the surface, and the overall, you know, ultimate LR form is not that impressive, right? 77% stats, causes Colossal, Mega Colossal with an ally defense boost of 30%, which is okay. Key +3, which is okay for all allies, attack +7,777, so it's a static boost. So obviously we knew at some point these LR EZAs were going to be getting some sort of a boost, just a matter of when. What is this unit's EZA going to look like? We don't know yet, but the thing is, if you guys have been buying a lot of the Battlefield memory units, then you probably won't be able to even purchase one of them, let alone 5. These each cost 7,777 Battlefield memory. You can only buy 5 of them. I believe Air Dokkan did say, though, that they are upping the amount that you can buy to 10. But again, with the amount, like, the Dokkan Clash economy is quite terrible, where it is literally impossible to catch up if you have not been playing Dokkan Ultimate Clash from day 1 of its release, and you have not been able to beat every single event day 1. Because if you missed a single Ultimate Clash, you would be that far behind, and you will never, ever, ever catch up. Even me, I mean, when I first started playing this game, the first 2 Dokkan Ultimate Clashes that were around, I couldn't get past round 2, so I never got enough Battlefield memory to buy all of the units that were available at the time. So even to this day, I still have 1 copy of Deborah looking at me, 1 copy of the LR King Cold Frieza, and I think a couple copies of... No, actually, I think that's it. Everything else I purchased, but these 2 alone are just going to be sitting there, and that's quite a bit of Battlefield memory that I have to catch up on, which I never can. So if you guys never bought these units, you're going to have to wait until the next Clash, unless they maybe do some big overhaul of the Battlefield memory shop. I feel like that needs to happen at some point, because they should realize at this point just how impossible it is for players who are new to keep up with the influx of units that show up here. So I'm hoping that at some point they do change the value. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. Maybe they do that in this Dokkan Festival celebration. But if you buy 5 of them, you will be able to purchase this unit and get a rainbow. And as far as the Ginyu Goku goes, whatever they give us, it'll surely be better than this. So we'll have to wait and see. But we don't have that confirmed as of yet. Let's move on here. We do have the confirmation of the Team BARDOCK EZAs. So this is something that I had originally predicted was going to be happening during Saiyan Day, but it's happening early. And what this could mean is that they could ultimately be leading up to a Saiyan Day EZA. So let's talk about this. What they're doing here is they're giving... Where's the post that Air Dokkan made? They are going to be basically adding the EZAs to this event right here. So let me actually pull that up. These units, Borgos, Tora, Fasha, Bardock, and Shugesh, these 5 free-to-play units, they're basically like the second coming of the free-to-play squad. The first iteration was the Ginyu Force. The second one was the Team Bardock squad. Team Bardock released in 2020, March 18th, I believe. It was during the Saiyan Day festivities, in fact. So it's all coming back. Yep, March 18th. So both versions got it at the same time. So this should actually be pretty cool if it all comes back to a Saiyan Day celebration. But this is the event right here. So one EZA already exists, which is the AGL Giant Form Bardock. They're simply going to be adding on the other 5 Team Bardock units. But there is still no confirmation of the LR Team Bardock. The thing about this unit is that we don't even have a rainbow yet. This unit released on March 18th for both versions, and both versions at this point only have 79%. We're still missing 2 more copies, so we have to wait and find out what that is. And what I feel like is going to happen, incrementally they're going to be giving us a couple of these EZAs. I think the first wave is going to be Borgos and Fasha. Then the next 2 will probably be Tora and Shugesh, followed by Bardock, and then maybe what they'll do is as the JP Dokkan Festival celebration goes into the Saiyan Day celebration, they'll give that final LR EZA or the final Bardock EZA along with the Team Bardock EZA that both versions will get. Which is going to be kind of sad, because I think if that's the case, then Global would probably have to get the Team Bardock EZAs a little bit earlier. It's going to be chaotic on Global for sure, but that's probably how it would make sense, logically speaking, for JP, as far as how they would roll out the Team Bardock. This unit has been 79% for 2 years. They didn't know what to do with it. It's insane. And other than that, I think that's about it. And then one last thing, Kamehameha Super Battle Road stage has been officially announced for JP. And I believe that is it, folks. Yeah, EZA Tech Vegito and STR Gogeta next year. We just had the Year 3 LR EZAs last week. Now this week we have the Year 4s. Who knows? What if JP gets the 5 years next week? That would be absolutely absurd. One last thing, translations from the homie Garesh, who is very much excited for the GINYU Dokkan Fest, as am I. This is the translation. It's been a while since I've gotten some exercise. I'll teach you all a stern lesson. A new Dokkan event is coming. The captain of the Super Elite Squad's amazing power claim victory in the blood-curdling fierce battle, Ginyu. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, folks, this is going to be happening after this 7-year anniversary. So for those of you who are saving for the 7-year anniversary, this will be following that. So whatever residual stones you have left over, you can use that for this Ginyu. For me, if this had dropped before the 7-year anniversary, I'm sorry, I would summon for this in a heartbeat. I don't care how good the 7-year LRs are. Ginyu has never been given this sort of attention, and that is something that I must be a part of. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but that's just how I feel. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about all of this news? What do you think about the potential leader skill for Ginyu? What do you think about the theory about the LR Bardock receiving that EZA during Saiyan Day? And do you think we'll be seeing the LR Tech Ginyu Goku EZA during this JP celebration, or do you think it's going to be pushed back to some other date? Let me know what you guys think about all of this, and if there's anything that I missed in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.